Hey guys, this is Sylvie here from Pilates and Yoga with Sylvie. Today's yoga session is all about finding balance. So we're going to work on balancing in various standing poses, as well as building a little bit of strength in your core and opening up your hips. So whenever you're ready, let's begin. So I'd like you to find a comfortable lying position. If lying is not comfortable for you, it's okay to sit. Maybe lie on your side. Otherwise, you are going to find that position that feels good, either with the legs bent, or you may allow your legs to extend, allowing the feet and the kneecaps to roll out to the side. Make sure that your shoulder blades sit lying nicely on the ground, and you let the palm of your hands open up towards the ceiling. And then start to focus on bringing the breath in through your nose. You may find that as you start to breathe in, the first few breaths are shallow. You're a bit afraid of letting go. And the more relaxed you get, the more deeper you can bring that breath. Let the breath fill up the belly first. Breathe all the way down to your belly button and down into the pelvis area. Then let the chest lift. And then on the breath out, allow the chest to deflate, the belly to relax. And as always, try not to rush to get the next breath straight away. Feel that pause in between the in-breaths and the out-breaths. Allow the whole of your body to start to relax into the ground more and more with every breath. And to get the benefit of doing yoga is really all about trying to surrender to our breath. Just to decide that for the next 45 minutes or so, you are going to be fully present. So whenever a thought comes about anything other than what you're doing right now, just let it go and come back to your breathing, to the sensation and feeling in your body. Just take another 2 breaths. Feel the whole of the ribcage filling up all the way up into the collarbones, and the whole of the chest and belly releases. And one more time. Think of any area you may need to relax a bit more. Breathe straight into it, and then release back out through the nose. On the next in breath, just let the feet maybe come a bit closer to with each other. The arms come by the side of your body. As you inhale, let the arms reach up and above your head. Feel the front of the body, the chest open up. And breathing out to relax your arms down by the side of your body. Let's do that again. A big inhale as you reach, turning the toes, pointing the toes, reaching with the fingers, and release. And then next time I'd like you to reach the arms up and above your head on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, if your legs are straight, let the feet come towards the bottom. So the feet are going to be flat on the floor. Take a big beautiful breath in. And on your out breath, allow the front knee, so maybe the left knee, come towards the chest, and let the head relax on the top of your shin. Then breathe in, extend this front leg and the hands away. And then breathe out to bring this front knee back towards your chest. Hug it in one more time. Reach it away. Let the length happen through the front hip of the hip. And this time, just bring this front knee towards the chest. Allow the opposite leg, so the back leg, extend away if that feels right. And just rest. On your next inhale, put the knee a bit closer towards the chest. And on the out breath, like a pumping action, release the knee away, lengthen the arms. Inhale, bend the elbows, put the knee to chest. See if you can still keep your tailbone on the floor. And release away. One more time. Breathing in, pulling the knee in. And on the out breath, relax. Great work. Hold it here just for a second. Change the position of your hand. Hold the back of the thigh this time. And then just add a little bit of a circular motion for the ankle. So 2 circles one way, then another 2 circles the other way. Bring a bit of motion into the ankle. And just stay here for a little bit longer. If you do need to bend your back leg, that's fine. Whole of your spine on the floor. On your next inhale, point your toes up towards the ceiling. Flex the heel towards the ceiling so you feel the stretch down the back of the leg. And then point again. And then let the leg relax, the foot back towards the bottom. We do that 2 more times. So we're going to point, flex, feel that tension running down the back of the leg, point, and relax. You can keep your eyes closed and just feel the sensation. Front of the leg, back of the leg, front of the leg, then relax. Great job. Let that front hand to be on the top of your front kneecap. The back hand relaxes on your hip. And then breathe in to bring the knee to chest. Breathe out to let the knee circle out the side and back to center. So just take, a couple of circles or 3 circles one way. Moving the thigh bone in the hip. And then take it the other way around. So from the back to the front. Allow the elbow to extend and bend while you're doing this. Great job. Next time as you come and find your way back to center. Let the back leg slide in so the foot is flat on the floor. And allow the left ankle to be placed up on the top of the right knee. Open the hip, feel a little release here. Taking a lovely big breath in. Breathe out. And then as you breathe out, see if you can slide the leg that's on the floor, nice out straight. And you're going to feel slightly opening more through the hips. If this one doesn't feel comfortable, you can come up. Next time we're going to open or find a standing tree pose. So the foot that's on top of the leg, bring it up and let this left foot to push against your right inner thigh. So you are in a standing, exactly the same position as your tree pose but lying down. So we simply push the foot into the thigh back into the foot, the arms come wide. Feel the muscles filling up like imagine you standing on the ground with the long leg. One more in breath. And as we breathe out, very, very gently, let this foot come back onto the top of the thigh and slowly slide the foot back in. So you're going to stay here for one more breath. On the out breath, take a slow roll over towards the right side of your hip. Legs stay exactly where they are. And you can let this top foot gently tap. So that left foot find the ground, stretching into your lower back. Option to bring the knees one on top of the other. Think about keeping the shoulders down and you may lift your eye gaze and look towards the front of your mat. Good. One more big breath in. Breathe out to slowly slide back to center. Let this top knee come towards the chest. And then allow the back knee as well. So both knees coming into the chest. Hug the knees in, feel a little release in the lower back. Move side to side if you want to. Let's do this on the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Allow both feet to come into the ground. Let the arms reach nice and long. Big, beautiful breath in. Breathe out. Your right knee, the left knee come towards the chest. Hug it in. And then you may extend the leg along. On your next in-breath, bring the knee to chest. On the out breath, release away. Do that again, knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, release, arms long. Find that long spine, keep the breath coming in, rib cage to thigh, and release. Great work. Hands coming onto the back of your thigh. Find the comfortable positions. Allow the ankle to rotate round, few rounds one way then the other. Allow the leg to move freely. And then as you come back to the center, next time as you inhale, let the toes reach towards the ceiling, lengthen the leg. Flex the foot so the heel is pointed up to ceiling. Point again and bend and release. So find the leg, the maximum extension. If you need to keep the leg slightly bent, that's fine. Obviously first thing in the morning you might feel a bit rusty. Head to ceiling, toes, and relax one more time. Think about lengthening through the opposite leg, and you got the option to bend the knee and put the foot on the floor if you need to. Good work. So allow the back hand to place on the top of the knee. You may relax your hand at the hip or on the side. And then the knee comes to chest, and in breath, circle it out, then back and round. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, but make sure you keep breathing. Just move the thigh bone in the hip socket. 3 more, other way around. And then as you find your way back to center, allow the back leg or the front leg to slide in, foot on the floor, and you put this right ankle onto the left knee. Let the knee open up and stay here if you wish. So that's absolutely fine to just stay here. If you'd like a little bit more, let the leg slide away. Allow the leg to be long. And you may pick up this back foot and press the right foot into the left inner thigh. And just see how it feels. Opening that knee, imagine you would want to bring the knee towards the floor. And then really feel the tension in that standing tree pose. Good. One more in breath. On the other breath, if you need to, you can have with the hands. Bring the leg across so the right foot comes across the left knee again. Slide the foot in, arms come wide, and take a slow roll over this time the left side of the hip and thigh. And see as you can slowly maybe put the foot into the floor. If that's not happening, knees together. You take the eye gaze to the back, on down, looking down the back arm. And just relax into it as much as you can, feeling the stretch in the lower back, into the outer thigh. Take one more in breath. And use your next out breath to slowly find your way back to center. Allow the knees to come toward each other. Big breath in, breathe out, knee comes to chest, hug the knees in, and this time tuck your chin in, round into a ball as you bring the eye gaze towards the knees. Inhale and exhale to slowly relax down. Take a slow roll towards the side of your body, right side or the left side if you've got any blood pressure problems. And then slowly push yourself up, so you're coming into a seated position. Now we are coming into a figure 4 points seated position. So I'd like your right leg in front and allow the left leg to come behind. So the right shin is parallel with the floor, with the front of your mat, and the back leg, the toes pointing towards the bottom, as comfortable as possible. If this is not an option for you, it's okay to find your seated cross-legged position. So let the shoulders relax away, allow the chest to be open, a bit more stretching your hips. Next time inhale to reach the arms up. Another exhale, the right hand relax down in front, and we stretch with the left arm into a beautiful side bend. So you don't have to go deep just yet. Keep reaching through that arm, breathing in, breathing out to relax this arm down, and then let the right arm reach up and across. With the eye gaze where it feels comfortable. One more time, right hand by the side of your body. You may hold the hands a little further, and you take a stretch a little deeper as you reach further across. And then as you come back to center, let the left hand relax down in front of you on the shin or on the floor. Let the right hand come behind you. Inhale to lift the chest, and exhale to twist and look behind you, finding a lovely length in the spine and the twist rotation through the upper back, the thoracic spine, the mid back, and also into the back of the neck, the cervical spine. One more in breath. Breathe out, lean towards your right side and let the left leg extend. Allow the right foot to come towards the left inner thigh. Left hand reaches towards the inside of the leg. Inhale to reach the arm up, and exhale to take a lovely long stretch. One more time, down the right side of the body. You may be able to go a little deeper. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. And then let's do the other side. So bring the left shin parallel with the floor, with the front of your mat. Bring the right foot behind you, toes towards the bottom. Shoulders relax. Breathe in to reach. Lengthen through the arms. Breathing out. Allow the left hand to relax. Let the right arm reach up and across. Nice and easy first. Then allow the hands to relax down as you reach across with the left arm. You may reach a little further, maybe looking up. And then finding that position when you come in a little deeper, lifting and lengthening right from the waistline. Maybe go a little deeper, reach a little further. And then as you relax back and down, we find our twist. Hands in front of you. Allow the back hand to find the position. And then simply twist on your next out breath. Stretching into the hips as well. Feel the stretching that's right side of the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lean to the left. Extend your right leg. Bring the foot against the inner thigh. On the inhale, reach up and across, opening the chest. And then take that long reach towards your right toes so the left side of the body can open. Deeper with the breath into the left rib cage. And simply roll yourself up and relax. Well done. Let's find our position with the knees together. And this time we're going to come into full-point kneeling position. So allow your hands to find the position underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, the shoulders roll away. On the in-breath, relax the belly, look up, cow pose. On the out-breath, curl everything under, eye gaze to the belly, cat stretch. Let the belly come towards the ground. As you press down gently through the hands, lift the eye gaze. And then into your cat as everything rounding through the back of the body. So the tailbone tucks under, the crown, the head points towards the floor. One more time like this. And then pull everything in. The loveliest way to mobilize your spine. Great job. So next time as we come back into our neutral position, we're just going to take a little rocking motion to relax your spine a little further. So you're going to breathe in and then breathe out to let the hips push back towards the heels. Notice that your back is nice and long and straight. And then bring it back to the center. Breathing in, breathing out, hips back towards the heels, eyes to floor, spine long, eye gaze back in front of the fingertips. One more time like this, nice long flat back. And then as you find that we're back to center, take a lovely big breath in. You may relax the belly and breathe out to curl up into that lovely cat. So you're going to let the hips push back this time and just notice that you may be able to go back a little further. Keep the chin tucked in so you got that space in the back of the neck. Roll forward and back. You may be in the shoulder slightly before your hand. One more time. Push into the hips. Great work. And back to center. So you can stand exactly where you are, or you may bring your hands a little further forward so you start to work a little bit stronger through the core. So this time we are going to add on. Take a nice big breath in, breathe out to curve through the back, push your hips back. And then striking cobra as you keep your elbows in, let the body pull through. Allow the chest to come towards the floor, and then come into a cobra, pulling the shoulders back, let the chest lift. Relax your upper body down. Push out of the ground, curl, and then let your hips find the heels again. Let's do this again. Tuck your chin in. The whole body comes through. Chest, belly button. And then if you do need an option here, let your arms help you to lift up. Nice and gentle back bend. We just start to work into the strength of the back. Then when you're ready, hands by the side, push yourself up and back towards the heels. One more time. Come forward, roll yourself down, or you can do your striking cobra. This is another option here. Pull the body through, lifting up maybe a little higher. Bring it back, and then curl into it as you push the hips back. You may take a little break here. It's okay to relax your hands underneath your forehead or by the side of your body. Put the forehead down, relax the shoulders away. And then find the breath, find that release. On your next in-breath, nice and gently, let the hands walk a little further forward. And we're going to go all the way down to the ground. I'm going to work a little bit more into the back of the body. So your choice is to have your arms in a swings position by the side of your body. Or you may have your hands just next to your ribs. Next to the side of the body. Let the shoulders roll away. Feet going to come towards each other. or as comfortable as you can feel. Make sure the inner thighs are active. Breathe in, and then breathing out, gently come into baby cobra. So slide the shoulders back, engage between the shoulder blades, and then bring the eye gaze towards the front of your mat. Breathe in here, and breathe out to relax the body back and down. Do this one more time, breathing in, breathing out. You got the choice to start to come up a little higher. So you might start to lengthen a little further out. Can you activate those muscles in your legs as well as your lower back? And slowly release. You got one more though to go. You may come up a little higher. So gradually start to slide the ribcage off the ground. And without engaging to the tailbone, the sacrum towards the floor, towards the heels, and then slowly release, releasing the thigh, the hip, the belly, and the chest. Great job. Stay there for a second. Allow the body to simply relax. You may let the arms relax out in front, the palms towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders away. One more in-breath. And as you breathe out next time, find the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale to push yourself back. Maybe take a child's pose if you need that nice long stretch, really back. And then as you roll yourself up to full point kneeling position, we're going to work into the hips now. So your leg that's closer to me, your right leg is going to, or the left leg going to step forward into a lunge position. So you may lift the chest for a second, make sure the front knee is above the ankle, and then allow the back hand to touch down. So you're going to find the hand just underneath your shoulder. Take a nice long shoulder roll, and then let the hands come either side of your front knee. You may come up onto your fingertips as you sink into the hip. Good. So breathe in, breathe out. Very gently pull your hips back a little bit. So you're going to feel a little release. You may lift your front toes, and then palm back into this position. So you're going to let the hips pull back, and then you're going to let the hips push forward. So you feel a little release as you lift the toes. You may touch your toes down, you may keep them up. One more time, push back, and then sink into the floor. Keep your left hand, the back hand underneath your shoulder. Let the front hand find your thigh. Pull the shoulder back, breathe in and breathe out to twist towards me. Let the arms reach towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out, relax the hand back and down. We're going to repeat this again. Inhale, continuous motion. Stay nice and low in the hips. Make sure that you engage in the muscles in your legs. You're not just hanging into the hips. One more. Inhale to twist. Turn the chest towards the front leg and look up. Exhale to relax your hands down. On your next in-breath, take a big in-breath as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. On the out-breath, see if you can straighten your front leg, lift the toes and relax the arms down, almost like bowing. And again, bend your front knee. Sink into the stretch, low crescent lunge, maybe look up, breathe out, pull the leg straight, and then feel the straight on the back of the legs. One more time, hips back or forward, looking up, lifting through the chest, and then pulling back, find that balance. You go as far as you want to. Next time as you reach up, stay here. Remember to keep the knees nice and safe in the front, reach the arms up, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers, and the hands find the back of the neck, back of the head. So you're going to let the chest open. If this is too much, just come a little further forward. Otherwise, a gentle back bend. Feeling that everything pulling to the center, opening through the heart, through the front of the body. As you release, let the shoulders come above the hips. Find the hands behind you. Take a gentle clasp. And this time, push your hands towards the floor. Maybe look up and pull the shoulders back. Feel the stretch in the front of the body. Release your arms. Inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale to relax both the hands down. So let's find our first down dog. Let the toes stuck under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step the foot back. And then let your hips stay nice and high. You may keep the toes off the ground for a little bit, or the heels, as you press your chest towards the floor. Or you may start to push deeper into the heels. It's your choice. Now to release this pose, you may take a three-legged dog. Three-legged dog as you breathe in. Allow the front leg, the left the left leg to lift up. Open the hips, and then let the foot point towards the opposite shoulder, opening the hip. Next time, inhale to lift the leg. Exhale to relax the foot back and down. And this time, as you bend your knees, look forward and step your back leg, your right foot free. Back knee touches down, and allow the front knee to find a position. So make sure if you're feeling comfortable, take your time, allow the chest to be open and lifting out of the hips. Next time, as you inhale, pull the hips back a little bit, lift the toes, and then bend the knee as you push forward. So it's almost just like a little rocking chair motion forward and back. So you just almost loosening into the hips nice and slow. The leg doesn't come quite straight here. Next time, find your position. Settle down. Your front hand gonna find a position underneath the shoulder. The back hand find the thigh. Breathe in. Twist your chest towards your front knee. Pull the shoulder back. Inhale to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, relax down, turn your chest towards the floor. And then two more like this. Inhale to open, twist, stay low with the hips. Move from the navel. So imagine you're twisting from the navel. Good. Can you twist a little more? Reaching a little further, higher up with the arm. And then relax down. Inhale to reach the arms up. Find the length in the spine. Reaching through the fingertips, palms face each other. And then exhale to pull the legs straight. And let the arms reach behind you as you bow. And then do it again. Inhale, bend in the knee. Press into the foot. Maybe look up into a little back bend. Release back and down. How much more length can you find in the back leg? One more time. Remember, just do what feels right in your body. Pull back, leg straight, bow. And the next time, pose here. Find the full expression of your pose. It's all about opening your heart through the front of the body. Hand may come behind with interlacing the fingers. Think about bringing the shoulders into the spine and pulling the elbows back. So if you feel there's too much hanging on the hips, just really squeeze those muscles in your leg to hold up with the strength of the hips. One more time, inhale. Exhale, come back to center and we'll reach your hands behind you. Pull the shoulders back and lift out of it. Out of the chest, opening more. You may bring the hands a little further away from the body this time. And relax down. Arms reach in the inhale. On the exhale, reach the hands back and down. Tuck your toes. Lift the back knee. Step back, downward facing dog. You got the option to relax in child's pose if you need to. So really straighten out for those legs. And if you do find that you need to stay with the knees a bit bent, that's why you still get lovely stretch in the back of the body. If you're coming with me, your left leg gonna rise into three-legged dog this time. Allow the leg to bend, point the toe and open the hip to the side. Big stretch through the hip. Good. Come back into center. And then just take a little walk through the dog. Walking the legs out. Nice and release. That's it. Once you feel ready to walk towards the front of your mat or towards the middle of your mat, and then allow yourself to find the feet just underneath the hips. Let the hands relax towards the ground. Nice little forward fold in here. If your legs are a little bit bent, that's fine. Just relax your shoulders, your head. Focus on that release that's happening in the back of the legs. On the next in-breath, place the hands onto the shin, flat back extension. Create a long spine parallel with the floor. And on the out-breath, relax the body back and down into the floor again. One more time, breathing in, lifting up. On the out-breath, let your knee bend. Let the arms reach towards the ceiling, chair pose. And then slowly, slowly rising up to standing. Let the arms to roll back and down. Come and find and face me to the center of your mat. And allow your hands to find prayer position. Just for a few seconds, close your eyes. Let your heart to come down. Let your breath to normalize again. And simply relax. Feel the feet underneath, or the floor underneath your feet. One more big, beautiful in-breath. And on the out breath, let the hands relax, let the shoulders relax. Inhale to reach the arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, let the hands come and find the center. And then let the knee bend as you reach the arms behind you. And let's do that again. Inhale to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, start to push the hips back as you bring the hands towards your heart. And then reach the arms to the back. That's it. One more time, reaching up. So we start to play with a little bit of strength in those hips. This time press your knees towards each other. So if you got your feet and knees together, engage your inner thighs. And as you reach the arms back like an aloe plane, see if you can sink a little bit lower. So if you're showing you from the side, you want to have your belly pull under. Try to avoid letting an arch happen through the back. So really pull everything in, squeeze the inner thighs together, in breath, and exhale to reach the arms up and find your hands back and down. Great job. So let's start to work into the challenges of your standing postures today. Allow your feet to step just about hip width apart. So the first challenge is in your tree pose. We're going to start with bringing the balance into your left leg and then working with the right foot. So find the weight into the left foot. Allow the right knee to slightly bend. Hands can relax on your hips to start. Your right foot is going to turn out, and I've got 3 options for you. So you can take the right heel to press against the left ankle and simply keep this knee open. Now mind that your hips might be turning, so make sure that you're facing front. Or you can come up a little higher. You may find those the foot pressed into the calf. If you're more experienced, you can reach down, grab the foot, and bring the foot up to the inner thigh. When you find the right position that works for you, allow the hands to find the heart center. Find that breath. The breath is coming in through the nose, and coming out of the nose. Press down strongly through the standing foot. You may want to come with me. We're going to add a few movements with the arms. On the inhale, reach the arms towards the ceiling. On the exhale, circle the arms back and down. Let the palm of your hands meet, fingers down. Slide the hands up towards your heart, fingers up the ceiling by the heart. And then do 2 more like this. Keep that knee open. And remember when we were practicing on the floor, lying down. Press the foot into the thigh and the thigh back into the foot. So strong position. This time find the hand towards the heart center on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, you can take a little break and walk your legs out. Or you can pick up this right foot and place the ankle onto the top of the left knee. Let the hands stay together. Breathe in. Breathe out to start to bend deeply through the standing legs. You get a good stretch in through those right glutes and the hip. So you can keep your hands here on the in-breath or on the out-breath. Reach the arms out in front of you. Remember, you want to keep the strength in the core. So keep pulling the belly button towards your spine. Big, beautiful breath in. Breathing out to slowly reach towards the ceiling. Let the arms relax back and down. And take your time to find that foot. If you can, hold it on. Hold it and just hold, just stand. Remember to take a walk if you need to, out through the legs. Option, bring that foot up towards your groin. With the left hand, you're holding the outside of the foot. The right hand can be helping. Let this knee push down towards the floor. And you may reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Option, if this is too much for today, stay with your tree pose. Take 1 more in breath, lift out through the crown of the head. And on the out breath, simply relax your hand back and down. Let your legs walk out. So before we do the other side, we are going to come into a different position. So I'd like you to turn side on to me. You can stay at the center of your mat. Let your feet stay together or hip width apart. Allow your shoulders to pull back. Taking a nice big breath in. Let your arms reach towards the ceiling. On the out breath, push your hips back. Find the balance. Slowly start to let the hips come towards the ceiling and come down into forward fold. Allow the hips to push up nice and high. So take a beautiful in breath in here. And as you breathe out, bring the body weight into your right foot. And pick up the left foot so the left foot is off the ground. You may bring your knees towards each other, let the head just hang. Take a big breath in and breathe out to start to push into the leg. So push the leg away. Turn the toes down towards the ceiling. Can you bring your upper body closer towards your chest? Big in breath. Breathe out. Bring your knees together again. And see if you can press down strongly through the standing foot and slowly make your way up to standing. So your back leg is lifted up. Well done. You can hold it here, or you've got the choice to hold onto the leg supporting you. On your next in breath, reach towards the ceiling. On the out breath, take a little twist towards your front knee. So you're going to reach the arm, one arm back, one hand in front, and you may hold onto the outside of your thigh with the front hand. One more in breath. Breathe out to find your way back to center. And here is your next challenge, warrior three. Let the leg push back behind you. Allow the body to come into a parallel position. Toes down, hips facing down towards the floor. And then do that again. Inhale. If you need to touch down in the middle, lifting up, finding that balance in the standing leg, slight bend, the softness in the knee. And then push the arms behind you. Bring the body parallel with the floor. Squeeze strong stability through the standing leg. This time, last one, lift up, breathing in, breathing out to slowly touch down. Let the arms relax. Take a nice in-breath as you reach. Out breath, bring the hands behind. Take a clasp and pull the chest open. Great, how did you get on? Hope you enjoyed this little sequence. So take a break if you need it. You're gonna do this all on the other side. So we're coming back into the position with the feet hip width apart. Nice and strong. Find that breath, hands relaxing in your hips. So this time, tree pose. We are going to relax through the left side and bring the body weight into the right leg, slide bend the right knee. Allow the left foot to find the position, either with the toes on the floor, with the foot in the calf, or higher up. Think about really opening through the knee. Both of your hip bones facing forward. Find a balance. May find the hands in front of your heart center. As you inhale, reach towards the ceiling. And if you don't want to use the arms, breathe out to relax. That's okay. Hold onto the wall and just hold the leg. Reaching through the center. Focusing on one single point. Relaxing and keep that lift of the chest. Can you still pressing into the floor? One more time, breathing in. And breathing out to relax down. Remember, you can stay here. Absolutely fine. If you'd like to come with me, you're going to reach down, bring the foot across, find the hands back to the heart center, and then use your next out breath to push the hips back. So you're going to let the upper body come towards the chest with strength in the core. Keep pressing the front knee towards the ankle, and you may reach the arms out in front of you. Can you reach a little further? Can you bend the knee a little bit more? More stretch into this left glute. Next time, inhale, exhale to reach. And you may bring that foot up into your half lotus. So you can just set it up. Find this hand. Bringing it up. Stand nice and strong. Hold on to something if you need to. Once you find your balance, left arm reaching, opening through the hip. Lift out of the waistline. Breathing in. Breathing out. To relax the foot. Everything down. Big breath in. Breathing out. Push the hips back. Let the hands come down towards the floor. Forward, forward. And give yourself a little walk through the legs. Next time, as you inhale, bend your knees, reach up into your chair pose. Push your knees together. As you breathe out, bring the hands together, circle the arms back and down. And then turn the other way. So we're gonna finish off your standing phase. Let the feet come towards each other. Shoulders reach away. Arms by the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Pull the hips back. Start to straighten through the back. And reach the arms forward. Strong position. When you're ready, hands come towards the floor, chest come towards the chest, and we start to straighten through the legs into your forward fold. Curl the head come towards the floor, breathe in, Breathe out the back leg away from the mat, so that should be your right foot. Pick up, keep the knees together. And you can just stay here and hold. Ground the head towards the floor, or you may extend this leg and bring the foot approximately parallel with the floor. Press down strongly for the standing leg. Nice softness in the knees, toes down. Breathe in, and then breathe out as you start to bring this leg in. Bring the knees towards each other. And if you can, try and rise up without touching down with the toes. So the arms reaching down, the knee comes up in line with your hip. Beautiful. You can let the arms rest on your hips, or you can twist with me. You're going to twist towards your front knee. So breathe in, breathe out, twist towards your front knee. Front arm reaching in front of you, back arm behind you, open the shoulders. If you want the full twist, your front hand is going to come against, holding the outside of your foot, and maybe look behind towards your back arm. One more in breath. Exhale, reach both arms towards the ceiling. And warrior three. So you're going to let this front leg reach behind you, still balancing on this front leg. You may turn your toes down towards the floor, or a bit closer, or you may tip forward fully. Good. One more in breath. Let the hands reach up, find the balance. Bring the knee approximately in line with the hip, and then go again. So you may be here today. You may relax your hands on your hip. You may touch down. You may coming fully into it. Lovely. Bring it back. Find your way back and up. And slowly, in your own tempo, relax the foot. Relax your arms. Inhale to reach into your chair pose. One more time. And exhale to bring the hands towards the floor. Forward, forward. Forward over your body, over your legs. Let the knees bend. Tuck your toes behind and come into seated position. Right, so that was a bit challenging work, and it's also, we may find that there's differences between the two sides, so just think about that, explore your body. Okay, last little sequence before we should relax in Shavasana, a bit of a seated forward folds. So you're going to find the feet together, seated position, long legs. Allow your shoulders to find the place above the hips, lengthen out of the spine. You may bring the hands behind for a second, and give yourself a nice little breath in here. Big beautiful breath in. On the out breath, tuck your chin towards your chest and start to walk your hands towards your legs. So point the toes towards the ceiling, and then allow the hip to, or the back to be straight as you tip forward from the hips. And you may be just here, so a bit of Paschimottanasana to work the stretch down the back of your legs. Or you may want to challenge yourself and using every out breath, bringing the upper body a little bit closer towards the legs. So it's totally up to you what feels right for you. Think about the release in your upper back, so you want to be relaxing through the shoulders, not pulling them up. Feel that release down the back of the legs. We stay here for 2 more breaths. It's always nice to have a little forward fold. Bit of a releasing, grounding pose. One more time, inhale. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to slowly walk your hands back to center and come into your seated position. So your back leg is going to bend. Bring the foot a little bit closer in. Allow your shoulders to be nice and long. Your front arm, reach the arm towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, reach behind you so the fingers pointing towards the back of your mat. So you can just stay here and lift up with this back arm, opening the chest. If you want a little bit more, we're going to roll onto the edge of your front foot as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, press into the floor, opening through the front of the body, pressing the hips towards the floor, pressing through that bent leg and reaching the arms up and above, opening fully through the front of the body. So nice rock star movement. Relax your spine, one in breath, and breathing out to relax the hips, back and down into the floor. Extend the back leg, bring the front knee in, and we twist towards that front knee. Inhale the arms up, exhale, relax this arm behind you again, and then let the back arm to press against the outside of your front knee. Inhale, exhale to take a twist, look behind you.
So nice way to relax the spine through twists, always releasing the tension you might have built up in previous poses. One more in breath, and then on your next out breath, simply relax everything. Inhale the arms up, extend your legs, reset if you need to, reach for the arms and relax back into your Paschimottanasana, your double flag forward fold. Take it as far as you want to. You may stay still and just hold it, simply relaxing and breathing. Thinking about the balance, how it worked in your body, which is the side that feels slightly weaker. And think about the balance in your life as well. So have you got that balance in your life? Or you need to work on it? I think all of us do. One more in breath. Breathing out slowly, mindfully. Let the arms reach up towards the ceiling. Relax your arms. Great work. So we're going to come into your rock star position. Your front leg is going to bend, bring the foot just by the line with the knee. The back arm reach up and across and reaching behind you with the fingers facing the short side of your mat. Inhale to reach, exhale to press into the floor and the hand and the foot, and then see if you can lift fully out of it. So you're really focusing on pressing the hips towards the ceiling and then finding the strength, reaching. Inhale, exhale, and slowly, mindfully release back and down. Remember, you don't have to lift if you don't want to. Great job. Extend the legs. Back leg bend. Let's get into our final twist. Arms reaching towards the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. Back arm behind you. Front arm across. So you're going to press the front elbow into the back thigh. And then use your next out breath to fully twist. Keeping that length in the spine. Remember, you want to avoid leaning back. And you want to avoid curling through the back. So you want a long base. You may decide to wrap the arm around the leg. One more in breath. And the next out breath, relax everything. Great work, well done. Give a little shake to your legs. And I think it's time for us to take a little rest. So when you're ready, come towards the front of your mat. Let the arms reach out in front of you. And you can roll yourself down. Or you can bring the arms down. Find your position ready for resting. Before we rest, allow the feet to come a little bit wider, arms wide, and a little windscreen wiper with the legs. So breathe in, let the knees come towards one side of your mat. Breathe out, bring them across to the other. Roll from one side of the hip to the other. Great job. And the next time, as you find your way back to center, allow the legs to extend away. Maybe wiggle around a little bit to find the right position. Let the toes turn out, the arms relax. Or you may choose to bring your knees toward each other. So simply find the breath. So we'll be giving gratitude for our body that is able to breathe, that it's able to perform all these funny tasks we ask from it. In the next in-breath, consciously start to relax through the body. So take a little scan down through the body, looking for any tight spot. Stay in your relaxing position. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you through a little technique called auto-suggestions, when I'm going to mention a few of your body parts, and I'd like you to really focus on them and see if you can let go and relax those body parts. So when you're ready, we are going to start with your feet. You may repeat these instructions internally to yourself. My feet, my ankles and my calves are relaxed. My feet, my ankles and my calves are relaxed. My feet, my ankles and my calves are completely relaxed. My knees, my thighs, and my hips are relaxed. My knees, my calves, my thighs and my hips are relaxed. My knees, my thighs and my hips are completely relaxed. My buttocks, my lower back and my spine is relaxed. My buttocks, my lower back and my spine is relaxed. My buttocks, my lower back and my spine is completely relaxed. My belly, my chest and my shoulders are relaxed. My belly, my chest and my shoulders are relaxed. My belly, my chest and my shoulders are completely relaxed. My upper back, my arms and my hands are relaxed. My upper back, my arms and my hands are relaxed. My upper back, my arms and my hands are completely relaxed. My face, the back of my neck and head is relaxed. My face, the back of my neck and my head are relaxed. My face, all my facial expressions, the back of my neck and head is completely relaxed. My whole body is relaxed. My whole body is relaxed. My whole body is completely and utterly relaxed. So just take a pose in this newfound relaxation. Find the ease and the lightness in your body. Just feel how different you're feeling after the session compared to the start of the session. And remember that your breath, the possibility to relax is always there for you, if only you let your mind relax as well. Next time as you're breathing in, allow a little tingling, a little softness to come through the fingers, through the feet. Maybe move your ankles and your wrists around. Next time as you inhale, let the arms reach above your head and take a lovely long stretch, turning the toes or pointing your toes. And on your out breath, if it feels right, gently draw both of your knees towards your chest. Give them a lovely hug and maybe take a roll side to side. And in your own tempo, when you feel ready, take a slow turn towards the side. And then take a gentle lift up. Push your arm into the floor, find your seated position. We're going to finish together here. Once you've found a comfortable position, let the hands find the heart center. You may or may not close your eyes. Take one more big, beautiful, nourishing breath in. And take a big sigh on the out breath. And before you open your eyes, let me finish our session as always
with our closing prayer. With all the force in my hands, with all the knowledge of my mind, and with all the love in my heart, I respect the soul in you. When you're ready, you may open your eyes. And let's bow to honor one to another.
Namaste.
You may relax your hands now. So that was your yoga session for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you managed to get through those balancing challenges. If you got any specific requests what you'd like for the next yoga session, please do let me know. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to hearing in your comments about any feedback you may have. Also, if you haven't done it yet, please make sure that you subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.